Hey there, today we are going to learn General Science Standard 6, Lesson number 1, Natural Resources, Air, Water and Land. So let's get started. Question number 1, fill in the blanks. 1. The layer of ozone gas absorbs ultraviolet rays that come from the sun to the earth. 2. Of the total water available on earth, fresh water forms 0.3%. 3. Both biotic and abiotic constituents are present in the soil. Question number 2. Why is it said that? 1. The ozone layer is a protective shell of the earth. Answer. 1. There is a layer of ozone O3 gas in the lower part of the stratosphere. 2. Ozone gas is not directly useful for the survival of living things, yet it is very important for living things to have this layer of ozone. 3. The ultraviolet rays coming from the sun are very harmful for living things. 4. The ozone gas absorbs these rays. As a result, life on earth is protected. 2. Water is life. Answer. 1. It is almost impossible for us to spend even a single day without water. We need to drink 3 to 4 liters of water every day so that all our bodily functions run smoothly. Other living things also require water, although the amount of water they need may vary according to the size of their body. Thus, we see that water is very important. 3. Seawater is useful even though it is not potable. Answer. Seawater, even though it is not potable, we get common salt from it, which is used for cooking purpose. Question number 3. What will happen if? 1. Microbes in the soil get destroyed. Answer. 1. Soil will lose its fertility, because of which plants and trees will die. 2. The decomposition process will not take place properly. Plants cannot gain nutrients and minerals from the soil. 4. This will result in absence of oxygen to breathe and no food to eat. 5. Hence, microbes in the soil are very essential. 2. The number of vehicles and factories in your surrounding increases. Answer. 1. Increase in the number of factories and vehicles in the surroundings leads to tremendous increase in pollution. 2. This leads to release of unwanted toxins in the air. 3. It reduces the quality of soil all over the world and even contaminates the sources of drinking water. 4. It also increases noise pollution, which can damage human ears and brains. 5. Hence, it affects plants, animals, and humans. In short, it affects the entire living ecosystem. 3. The total supply of potable water is finished. Answer. 1. If the total supply of potable water is finished, it will lead to food loss not only to the crops themselves but also to the animals that eat the affected grains. 2. We humans will not be able to sustain ourselves. 3. There will be no water for drinking, which will lead to complete destruction of human life. Question number 4. Match the following. Group A. 1. Carbon dioxide. Answer. Plants and food production. 2. Oxygen. Combustion. Water vapor. Answer. Rain. Microbes. Answer. Generation of soil. Question number 5. Name the following. 1. Constituents of the biosphere. Answer. A. Atmosphere. B. Hydrosphere. C. Lithosphere. 2. Biotic constituents of soil. Answer. A. Worms. B. Insects. C. Microbes. 3. Fossil fuel. Answer. A. Petrol. B. Diesel. C. Kerosene. D. Paraffin. 4. Inert gases in the air. Answer A. Argon. B. Helium. C. Neon. D. Krypton. E. Xenon. 5. Gases that are harmful to the ozone layer. Answer A. Chlorofluorocarbon. B. Carbon tetrachloride. Question number 3. True or false? 1. Land and soil are the same thing. Answer false. 2. The water in a lake is called groundwater. Answer false. 3. It takes about 1000 years to form a 25 cm thick soil. Answer false. 4. Radon is used in decorative lights. Answer false. Moving towards the next question. Question number 7. Answer in your own words. 1. Explain with the help of a diagram how soil is formed. Answer 1. The soil on the land is formed by a natural process. 2. The abiotic components of soil are supplied through the weathering of the bedrock. 3. Due to the heat, cold and water of the sun, wind and rain respectively, the bedrocks break into pieces. 4. Stones and sand and soil are formed from these pieces. 5. The process of soil formation is slow and continuous. 6. It takes about 1000 years for a 2.5 cm thick layer of mature soil to form. 2. Why is there a shortage of water even though it occupies about 71% of the earth's surface? Answer 1. We cannot use all the water on the earth because seawater is salty. 2. Some water is in the frozen state. 3. A very small quantity of water is available for drinking. 3. What are the various constituents of air? The answer to this question is on page number 2 of the textbook. The picture is shown on the screen. 4. Why are air, water and land considered to be valuable natural resources? Answer 1. The various components of air are nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon, neon, helium, krypton and xenon are in one way or the other useful for us and all living things on the planet. 2. Also water is needed by us not only to quench our thirst but also for all our day-to-day needs like bathing, washing, sanitation, gardening, etc. 3. This is available in plenty on earth. 4. Similarly, we live on land. We build our houses on land. 5. We use land for farming, making roads, construction activities, factories, etc. 6. Land also provides us our food. 7. Plants and even animals live on land. 8. Minerals, crude oil and natural gas is also available from land. 9. In view of the above, air, water and land are considered to be valuable natural resources. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel and keep the notifications turned on so that you never miss our latest updates. Till then, stay tuned.